Close to me like that.
Just keep it on 87 so I can get off ball throws. Put the interior up a little bit more. Close lock down. I'm parking the door. Ooh! I can get silver post locked down if I put on fuck.
You might not know the word emo,
I gotta see what this
but they
is,
do in Manhattan, Kansas. It means every man a Wildcat. And inside Bill Snyder Family Stadium, virtually every man, woman, and child is a Wildcat and loves Kansas State. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one.
Challenger, one ball menace.
They're not bad, but which other,
the Kansas Jayhawks. Taking on the
agility,
team in the land, the Kansas State Wildcats.
agility,
48 Sports College Football. Reese
pretty much
Davis
it.
with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Kansas State ready to kick it off to get things underway. He'll bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at 14. So the Kansas Jayhawks return team didn't help matters out much there. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, but keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
You know what I really like
I got an 85 on my point guard.
at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. They'll run play action. Fires to the wideout. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. I know you want to prepare for every game the same way, but there's just something different about rivalry games, Jesse.
It's because, Reese, I think players are aware that games like this define your legacy as a player. Your record in rivalry games is something that people are going to talk about for years and years down the road. You have got to show up and play your best football in games like this.
Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. So Kansas State's offense will go to work for the first time today. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The give to the back. Fights off a defender.
Just a simple power play. Power football. Be strong, be big, be physical. Make it a fourth quarter game. Make them feel you. Keep them off balance.
Third down, and they'll need to get the ball to the 38-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Barnett. Pass on the way, it's picked off. And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business.
You know, after watching that interception, I just wonder if this kid's too amped up to this.
From 69? What did I say, 63 or 69?
This was going to be a game that he could stat it up. He's going to have to do a better job tonight.
Unless you gotta smack your 3-point. Like, expensive shit, you gonna have to smack it down. Like driving down 3-point, you have to smack that shit down.
Yeah, the running back didn't get much here, but you know, you clearly want to always establish the tip-off run the football.
So, and there's no possible way to get some 63% of this off without switching the shit up with
So
BNB.
I could take this down one, and that'll give me the 68.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Yeah. But what else would be the, like, I got the 68, I just need 6 more.
They'll line up for a second down play.
Yeah, I'm cool.
Off the boot, looking for his man. Pocket starts to collapse. Finds space on the right. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
Damn, that's 3.
And a really good job by the quarterback being very decisive. He saw his matchup, he went for it, he attacked it, got the positive gain. I would say he's going to find that guy a few more times today.
Finds his man. It's Thompson. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. The Jayhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Here comes the option.
I already know how
now the pitch. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection. And the Jayhawks trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. The snap sets up the throw. He's got it. And he wanted to score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2.
I want to get my running backs the ball in space as much as possible. And sometimes it doesn't work in the running game. I can throw it to him.
And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Kansas. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing it at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. He wants to throw. That was an eyelash away from being picked off, and that is not the way to set the tone with a near pick on your opening drive. The give to the back. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down to
block.
1. We anticipate this one being much tighter than the last time these two met when it was a blowout, David.
And here's the thing. You got an opportunity right now. You got the football.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. It's complete. A huge pickup. Touchdown, Kansas State. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it.
It was a really nice job on the route concept because they got the safety occupied, which opened up the deep middle of the field for the receiver on the post. He uses his speed. Nice job by the quarterback, putting it out in front of him. He makes the catch and then runs it into the end zone.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Simon. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Kansas offense returns to the field. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on.
Into double coverage, and he picked it off. Got some room to run. Running inside the 20. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. Final play of the quarter coming. A 1st down run on the doorstep. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
82 interior, 82 perimeter.
It's been
91 steals,
counterpunch
68
throughout
blocks.
the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats.
I think that's valid.
I don't get paint controller though, that's the only thing. But I get post lockdown though.
We've
so
got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal?
I'll get the animation to block some shit.
Tries again to get it in. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. Looking for a man. It's Barnett. Buys a little extra time. They stop him short as he was trying to scramble and find his way to the goal line. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. They're on the left hash. He'll have no trouble with the distance, but that angle may give him an issue. And this one splits the uprights. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
You did what?
Lining up from the 34 on first down. Use the play fake, down to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And the senior would love to have that one back. Just a little too much on the pass.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
The running back has it. Across the 45. That defense got gassed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. He now has 62 yards rushing in this one and within striking distance of a 1,000-yard season. The Jayhawks come to the line with a new set of downs. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. After the shower of flags, it's 1st and 15 for this offense. Looking to throw. He chucks one out to the right. And he'll pull it in inside the 20. That big play has them in business. 1st and 10 inside the 20. Run in the red zone. It's Stewart. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. And the Jayhawks are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
And you know exactly what time it is when you get down here in the red zone. You got to be able to run the football. But when you got a back like this who punches the ball in the end zone consistently almost every single game, you are going to feed that animal the rock.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football.
Touchdown, Jayhawks! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with the touchdown.
And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Back to pass, it's Barnett. Gets it out fast. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. And the misconnection on 3rd down.
3rd down and short, they choose to pass it. They got the whole playbook open because it's 3rd and short. On their own side of the field, you could tell the QB wasn't going to make a mistake. He did not want to force the ball, make a bad decision. He throws the football away, lives to fight another down.
And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line.
Stop him, bro. What you think, bro?
The Kansas offense returns to the field.
Ooh,
How about that blocking up front in that
6 years.
running
You think,
game last
think he
time?
gonna
They
be good?
just walked it down for a touchdown, David.
And the big boys up front doing their job, opening.
And that ball is picked off. Couldn't find much room on the return, but what a costly miscue, and they've got it at the 26-yard line. Couldn't ask for better field position for this offense. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Throws to the tight end. He's got an open man. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. This offense can get a jolt of momentum headed to the locker room if they can take the lead here. Let's it go to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Wildcats.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up and keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues.
Brings it down on the right side. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. They have a 1st down at the 41-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads it downfield. And the DB right with him to knock it away.
Man, that's a couple bad throws. Last possession obviously ends in an interception by this quarterback, and now you throw another one, in harm's way. You got to make sure you're throwing to the open guy. Make sure you're taking care of that football.
And he's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been up to speed. His 3rd interception. Taking it the other way. Touchdown, Kansas State. How about that D coming up with a play like that? The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
These guys can play offense, too, now. Look at this. I show you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job of making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, what an environment there today. All the animosity and flat-out hatred that comes with a good old-fashioned rivalry game on display in that first half. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius.
The Jayhawks will line up to kick off and start the second half. Bringing it out. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably...
What you bring it up?
Just taking the touchback. K-State has the
bring
ball
out your
back, and the
nigga.
Power Cat offense returns to the field.
So you can bring out your
They got
nigga.
plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to
I bring
look
out
for
my
balance as
son.
we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the
put me at the
plan.
center.
I
That
wonder
shouldn't
how they
piss me off.
adjusted play, more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well. So you have to know where your answers are.
Facing a third down and short from the 26. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Didn't get much. Picked up a yard, and that will leave them with 4th and 2. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away.
This shit's so expensive, bro.
He only needs a sliver of daylight.
Like, they should be ashamed of themselves, bro, for this shit.
The Kansas offense returns to the field. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive, throwing a pick 6, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really dependent, too, on the leaders in this huddle right now to step up and help this offense get back on pace here on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is frothing at the mouth. They're excited. They're jacked up. They just made a big play. They got all the momentum, so they're ready to hunt.
Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Looking to pass on 2nd down. Going deep. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
This quarterback has been struggling to find a rhythm in this game so far. Didn't have a ton of success in the first half, so here he is trying to ignite the offense with a deep shot, but they're not able to come away with the completion.
The sweet feet buy a little time. Oh, he loves to fire downfield.
Yeah, Mary, I might as well just buy everything else.
Have you ever met a wide receiver that isn't always open?
That's crazy,
they always
bro.
want the football. They got so much confidence.
The only way to
QB
get that
rolling
is
outside the pocket, trying to make a play. Receivers had an opportunity maybe to make a play, but you know what?
Do this
I'm
shit,
open,
bro.
throw me the ball, throw my hand in the air. You know what? That pick, it goes on the quarterback stats, not the receivers.
Looking for a man. It's Barnett. And this senior quarterback knows he had a chance that time and just put a little too much on it. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. Kansas State will have to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He's got great speed. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. And this offense just can't afford not to get the 1st down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not there for another incompletion on 3rd down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to
nothing that I don't want to not
third down and distances in this game. Like that 3rd down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
Feeling some heat. And the incomplete pass turns it over in their own end. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack.
As a defensive end, trust me, I was a defensive end, I can tell you, you start getting a little lathered up. Now you got your 2nd sack. It's only the 3rd quarter. Your eyeballs are getting big. This is going to be one of those days. I'm going to get me 3. I'm going to get me 4. Shoot, I might even get me 5.
Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hit. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Time to take a shot. He's got it inside the 15. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. Fast motion from the offense. Looking downfield, it's Barnett. Here he goes breaking the pocket. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. They pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. On the move. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. They relentlessly move forward. Now it's getting down to cases. 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly.
Oh,
He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Off the play fake on 1st down. Buys a little time. He's going to fire to the left. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down and an excellent throw, too. That last play changed everything on this possession. They've got it 1st and 10 inside the 30. They're bringing heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Got his man on the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He makes the connection. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. Guys, it's Kansas State who carries the lead into the quarter break. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. They'll try to start this final period by putting a 3-spot on the board. And he'll envision the ball flight as he lines it up from the right hash and 38 yards out. It's good. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Middle Tennessee is ahead in this one. This team plays a fun brand of football there in Murfreesboro, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by a field goal over Kennesaw State. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Line gets set, 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Starting to feel a little pressure. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. We'll see if they can get a little better protection after the sack. It's 2nd and 12. From the gun, the ground game. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4. A 3rd and long coming up here. Dropping back, it's Barnett. Throws to the wideout. This will be picked off. Maybe just the turning point they needed.
And they'll take over 1st and 10.
1st down here for the offense. He's looking to throw it. Makes the grab on the left. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down.
And in this situation late when you need 2 touchdowns to win the game, everything's going to have to be downfield. So I like the idea in this 2-minute drive, throwing it that way. Let's keep it going, keep our pedal.
Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Rock Chalk. The AT unit on the field. And the extra point draws them closer. It's 31-24. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
That makes the score Kansas State 31, Kansas 24.
On the move from inside his 5. Slips through the line. He is electric in the return game, and that one has the offense set up nicely. Looking for a productive play on first down. He'll do it himself. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop.
Well, this is one of the fastest quarterbacks in college football, and that's why the option's a good idea. Because if he can get out in space and he gets a chance to get downfield, he is really difficult to tackle, and he's very difficult to catch, as you saw in that last play, getting a first down.
On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. Now second down as they try to run this clock. He's looking to throw. Working on the right. And he makes a grab. Defense draped all over him, and it's first and goal at the 9. This offense not only has a chance to extend the lead, but they can also drain that clock. Looking to throw, it's Barnett. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He's looking to throw. Quarterback just flat missed him. Incomplete.
I love the decision by the quarterback. He found the open man, just don't love the throw. Got to be a little bit more accurate, make it easier on your target.
Going for 6. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. Really nice focus by this sophomore, and he jumped on his chance to make a play. Offense getting set for first down. On the move, it's Stewart. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
And it's not a surprise who they gave the football to. When you get down in this area, they're going to call his name. The physical back, they're going to give him the football. They're going to use their identity of physicality and run game down here.
Now the play fake. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw away.
On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. And the Jayhawks will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He gets a block. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them. Yeah, looking for a deep man. He's got it, and he will score. Touchdown, Kansas State. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
Comes out throwing on first down. Fires to the wideout. And it's his 4th interception of the night. He didn't get a lot on the return, but man, he set his offense up at the 30. Line gets set, first down. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Oh, he dropped it! Oh, the offense ought to go buy a lottery ticket because that ball somehow bounced right back to them. They'll keep it. DB's right up on the receivers. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21 with this third and short. They're still thinking touchdown.
Posterizer, right? I'm gonna grab.
We reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this third and short, they're still thinking touchdown. The Wildcats get it up to move the chain. They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. Give to the back. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They go to the ground. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down.
You know, they pride themselves on being physical at the point of attack, dominated at the line of scrimmage. Nice job there picking up the first down.
And while this game is all but decided, the offense's job is to score. So they might try to score again.
Nigga, Allah Akbar.